It's the Swirl Podcast with your boy, OG Dirty Reds, and my main man, L Boogie.
What's the word, Bert? What's happening, Captain?
Hey, man, out here chilling, man. You know how we do.
Yeah.
You know, it's another week in the books, baby.
That's what they call it.
Oh, you running that? You ain't running that, did you?
Yeah, man, gotta give it to him.
Welcome to City G.
Easy, R.I.P.,
Hey,
but easy.
R.I.P. Easy. Real come to City G. He ain't make the top 50.
Nowhere near.
He wasn't even in the top 100, was he?
No.
Hey,
Now
my
that I
man
think about
E,
it,
where they had E at? Where do you think they had E at?
probably 74, 75.
But
this right here-
They should have played this. Cause you will wanna be low.
Yeah, that junk rock.
What? Motherfucker Dre, motherfucker Snoop, motherfucker Death Row. Joey, here comes my left blow. Tell him E. Okay, we had to give E, boy. Give a shout out to Easy E, man. Rest in peace, Easy E, man.
Yeah.
He said, here comes my. Did he say left blow or death blow?
He said left blow.
Did he? I thought he said death
Well, it
blow.
coulda- it
Either
coulda
way, it
been.
was hard on
Yeah.
her. He came on her.
For that time and age, he killed it.
Yeah. He had to after Dre Day, though. You heard him. Hey, E, they tried to fade you on Dre Day. You didn't hear it?
Yeah, motherfucker put him out there. Easy was not really that dude to fuck with.
Nah, he wasn't.
The only thing about it is he pimped all them dudes for real.
Hey, he probably did. He probably did, and that's probably why karma is a motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm
We'll
gonna leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So moving forward, man. I had some crazy shit I heard this week, man, and I wanted to run it by you, man. Like, you know, with all this new president stuff coming up, and Trump, and you know, what's dude down in Florida? Boy, he's wild.
Spanish dude, Sanita?
What's his name?
I don't know.
Something like that.
The one that we talked about last
It's not
week.
Santos, but you somewhere along the
Yeah.
line. But, man, so all this stuff was going on. I heard on the radio, man. They was talking about, like, who you think would be a good celebrity president. Like, who would you like to see as a celebrity president? And I'm going to throw a couple people out there, to you, just to kind of get you into the groove of maybe where people was going at with it.
Okay.
The first person they asked and talked about was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He fucked Cali up.
First and foremost,
his words
but-
are irrelevant.
Hey.
But go ahead.
Hey, but
go
just
ahead.
so you know, I'm just saying. Let me give you a couple examples.
All
But number one, Arnold can't run because he's not born in America, so he's out. Even if he wanted to run, he can't run.
Yeah.
But I'm just giving you on the links of like people to go with. So another person they brought up was The Rock.
Can you smell what he's cooking?
That's how he be in there.
Can you smell? I mean,
Now, let me
I
tell you-
said that
let me
shit some podcast back. I was like, fuck it. That
Now, let me tell you the funniest one I heard. I want to see what you think. The funniest. It had me trip. They said 50. They said he a good bitch. They said 50 be clapping on everybody. We be at war every other month. Many men come test me. Yo, he gonna be a war out there.
Hey, listen. I ain't fucking with 50 at present.
What did he say? I'll
I
beat
like
your
him.
ass, boy.
I like him.
50.
Hey, I like him.
So
'cause
who would you
he
like
be
to
out there calling Putin
Okay, so who
gay
would,
and everything.
So now just some people, we just threw some names out there. Who would you like to see as people you know that's a celebrity? Who do you think that has a good head, on their shoulder, knows money,
Wow.
does stuff like that?
Wow, that's a hell of a question.
Yeah.
Man.
Right? I would have thought Will Smith before the smack.
Yeah, but I mean,
Who? You got somebody? You don't even got
Denzel.
Kanye might be your man.
what about Denzel Washington?
Somebody said him. I didn't want to bring you.
I'm
yeah,
thinking-
somebody said
I'm
that.
really thinking like
somebody
Denzel
said
Washington.
that. Okay, L, Denzel. So what makes you think Denzel? Why would you say Denzel?
You know what I'm doing. I'm just watching all
what,
King
training
Kong
that-
ain't got shit on me.
Shoot program.
Shoot program. For all you motherfuckers. Nah, but seriously, I just think about his roles and shit, man.
Denzel played a bunch of
Yo,
roles.
that make you think like,
So you
okay.
think he could be shady enough to be the president there because he could play them roles? Is that what you getting at with that statement?
Hey, I ain't getting nowhere. I'm
Hey,
just
he said, I
saying,
ain't getting nowhere.
he's a hell of an actor. And that's what they
Yeah.
seem to be all doing when they get
Okay,
that president.
So Denzel, you got anybody? Spike Lee?
Fuck no.
Who else? I know you got to have someone else besides just.
So we
Ben.
I gotta get. What about Tom Hanks?
Tom,
I'm just saying.
Gump out there.
Yeah, just saying. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what.
Jenny.
But I'm just saying. What
Who we
about?
got?
I mean, I'm just throwing names at it. But
yeah.
I mean, he's.
I think Kanye's for you.
Kanye.
You was up and down with Kanye. You went first for a minute. You was killing Kanye. Then you came back with a whole nother out. You said, Red, Kanye might be a genius. I said what?
But
what?
My thing with him though is he bipolar, man.
He be tripping.
He be having 1 minute he might be cool with the presidents and shit. Next minute he might be done smack the shit out of somebody. I'm just saying, Kanye, he be prepared for war. Who you got? So you ask me, who you got?
I mean, seriously, I told you who I probably would have thought Will Smith before the slap. To be honest with you, he was very reputable. I thought he had the decent. He could cross over a little bit to the other. I thought he might have something that would
value.
He still kind of is always from the Philly. Try to be. He was from the hood. So, he crossed over already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he crossed over with music, with acting. So he should have been able to cross over to the president. But I think the slap.
Fuck this whole career.
Yeah.
Well, the president's run. Sorry, Will.
Yeah.
Keep your hands to yourself.
He might have to fight a little bit. I mean, to get through. But he would definitely be somebody I think that would have been an interesting name before that.
Yeah, I mean that's the only one I'm sitting like I'm really sitting here thinking Magic Johnson.
Magic would be cool.
I just looked at the joint. Magic Johnson.
Magic would be cool.
Hell of a businessman.
Yeah, Magic would be
He
cool.
would be cool. He really
What about LeBron James?
He ain't ready.
No, I don't think so.
He ain't ready.
But he's got to have it.
Give him about 10, 15 more years. He'll be ready.
I tell you what, I'm going to shout LeBron out for doing a hell of a job with his career, living up to the hype and all that type of stuff.
And you know what's funny? You bring it up because I have to agree with you. And I'd like to shout him out because you know what? You never heard nothing derogatory about LeBron. And he
like Ja Morant.
Yes. I was going there. Or Allen Iverson, a lot of them players.
Well, I got the Iverson.
Yeah, I see.
But
you know what I mean?
Bethel High School, shout out AI, baby.
Yeah. But, you know what I mean? They had their issues, but, AI wasn't nowhere near like
Ja.
Ja, man. Ja just.
So what's up with him, man?
I don't know, man. I don't want to use the word harshly, but right now, young fella, you being dumb. Like, you making bad decisions.
So one of the questions, you know what? I didn't write my questions down, so I'm going to need you to pull up that text for me because I'm recording with the phone, and I didn't put all the questions down. But one of the questions that I wanted to ask, and we're going to start asking a few questions on here. I'm going to ask Elle. We're going to get our opinions on them, and we're going to start posting them on the gram so you guys can come on and give your opinion on them, or drop a comment in the YouTube page or subscribe, whatever you would like to do. To state your opinion also, because we want to hear your opinion too on these things and these topics. It's important to us too. That's the whole reason we do this, to get some feedback and an opinion. But one of the questions I know for sure was, L, the Ja Morant suspension of 25 games. Do you think that that's too high or do you think that's too low?
What did you get the first time? Was 10?
8.
8? 16, 24. You know what? I'm just gonna give my personal. I think he has too much money. I don't think 25 is enough. I think he needs a real wake up call.
Do you know what the 25 equates to in paychecks?
Oh, it's some bread.
I know. Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Why would I?
I do. I do because I just heard it this morning.
Okay.
So I got some
information
for you. It's $346,000 a game. It's gonna come up to $7.6 million to miss 25 games.
Well, maybe they should just suspend him most of the season and he won't be able to buy no more guns. I mean, I don't know what to tell the young dude. Oh, you know what my question is?
Hold up.
Where your daddy at?
Pow.
Where's your daddy at?
His dad's right with him.
Yeah, that's corny. Like, you should be saying to your son, like, sit your ass down.
I mean, but we discussed this before, and I don't want to go back down this anymore because we've been down because he's a continual
repeater
conversation. And so my bottom line is I'm going to answer the question. I think the suspension was the correct amount of games. Okay. I would be okay if they would have did half a season. I'm not going to say that he needed a half a season.
I'd have been
That's
cool
not
with
what I'm saying. But if they would have came out and said 41 games, I would have still been cool with that. Anything over 41 games, I would have started to call excessive.
Come on, man. You kicked Pete Rose out the league for betting.
Forever for betting. And now it's all legal.
Yep.
You gave my boy.
Man, didn't make the Hall of Fame.
You made my boy Jim Tressel retire for tattoos. You know, we've been down that game. You know, you got to start to recant some of this and give their people their reinstate them W's. Like, we want that win back, Michigan. Terrell Pryor beat y'all's ass and y'all know that. Quit trying to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fired my man Tressel for nothing, for some tattoos, because motherfuckers want to get some ink on them, man. They ain't got no money, but they making all the money. So that's where I'm at on the college athletics. But John Morant, I'm cool with the suspension.
Me too.
We can move on from
He
him.
could have went either way.
I want to go back real quick because I remember one of my questions I do know was about Trump, and we talked a little bit about some president stuff. So let me ask you the question on Trump with the indictments. Is Trump going to jail, or is this all smoke and mirrors?
Wow. That's a trick question.
Yeah.
Because the man got money.
So what you think's going to
But
happen?
if it's an average Joe, your ass would have already been in jail.
We ain't saying that. I'm asking you, is
No,
Trump going to
I don't think
jail
he
or
is.
not?
I don't think he is.
You're saying no?
I think they'll bankrupt his ass
That's
before
a
he
damn
do.
shame that the system it keeps going like that, right?
Yep. And that's why I said they'll bankrupt him before they lock him up. Because if that was anybody else, the average cat, I don't care if it was just somebody else.
He ain't going to jail.
Nah, he ain't going. Nope.
You can forget about the jailbird stuff.
Nah, he ain't going. He's going to fuck around still run for president.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. And people are going to they're going to vote for him.
Dude's name is Santos, ain't it? The dude down there in Florida.
That's it, Santos.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, Willy Wonka.
Man, that dude, I can't even keep up with all the stuff he doing.
He trying to be, and he put his bid in for, he's running for president.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, how he make it to where he's at now? So he's got supporters.
Spanish.
You think we need to do some research into this
before we
need to have
talk
that
about
on
it? But I'm saying he's Spanish, so
let's do a topic.
He's gonna get some shit kicking.
I'm gonna bring up a topic that I heard that's interesting, and we've kind of touched on it back in the day a little bit, and I want to talk about these Ring doorbells.
Doorbell?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on the Ring doorbell?
I mean, they good. They protect your house. They protect you can see what the fuck's going on, but you better be careful.
Why you say that?
And because it can get you in some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, so that's where I'm going with the Ring, and I want to know what everybody thinks about the Ring too. The Ring is good, and I'm not saying that anybody's out here doing this or that, but I'm just gonna paint a scenario for you guys. Let's say you're just a single man out here, and you're dating somebody.
Like me.
Oh, you want to use you?
Might as well.
We'll use you.
We're here.
So we're here with L Boogie is single, and he is a single man right now. Let's say he's into a relationship, and now things been going good. You've been kicking it for a minute. Now you 8 months, 1 year into the game, right? And she like, I want the passcode to your Ring.
Wrong answer. Not gonna happen. That's like the mess. I've already had him be like, can I get the code to your garage?
Why is it the wrong?
No.
Yeah, because
that's my space. That's my personal space.
Yeah, but why would now? I'm just gonna play devil's advocate as being the female, right, on the situation, because we got to, because you know how they gonna start thinking. Well, why couldn't I? I just want to make sure you safe.
Yeah.
What about if I didn't know where you was at? I see you getting kidnapped or somebody broke in the house or robbed her because I could get the Ring, and now we can find you. Would you be happy then that she had the Ring, and now you was somewhere cooped up somewhere, and motherfuckers come and get you and rescue you, like, all because such and such had the Ring is how we found you?
Still not gonna do it. I'm still not gonna do it. I'm not giving up the information.
You not giving it up?
Nah, man, that's my personal space.
It's outside. They're gonna say too. It's outside.
I don't care. I got to go in and out.
I mean, because anybody that comes in there, if you was bringing a little younger in there, you single.
You can see everything.
You're gonna see everything.
It's gonna be a problem.
Well, how could you even tell that to the younger that you was trying to see as you single? She like, let's go back to your place. You like, yeah. You like, hold on, I gotta
I'll make sure it's nighttime first. That's what I'm gonna do.
That ain't gonna help.
I know, but what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna.
I know you didn't say your thing is make sure.
And I'm gonna stand. Hey, look, then I'm gonna stand in front of the doorbell ring. I'm gonna make sure I.
Oh, you gonna be the whole body up, and you gonna be.
I'm gonna stand behind. Look, I ain't gonna be stupid and be all in front of. I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna stand in front of that motherfucking block. Trust me, it's my ring. I know which angles.
So you know that's still gonna be some shit.
Yeah, it's always gonna be some.
So
shit.
what you think's gonna come off of that?
But you gotta
Now the
ask.
next day, you like they wake up. She like, I seen you on the ring. What was you doing last night on the ring?
I was drunk. I don't remember.
How would you go?
That's
I had
all.
a lot of honey jack.
That's always my get out of jail card. I had too much. What? I said.
Oh, that
what?
don't work on me. You know we talked about that.
It works.
Ain't
for me.
no more. No, well, no. You were the main
Right now.
You were the
Right now, it works.
in the ring situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were the one that told me specifically
About the ring shit.
No, no, about the
Looney Tune? That's what I call her. Looney Tune. That woman was crazy as a mother. I tell you, I had to go get a ring because of her.
Yeah, that was wild.
That shit was crazy. Now people gonna be like, "What, you scared?" Nah, but I ain't had time for that shit.
Was you
The ring,
scared?
man, hell yeah. That bitch was crazy. Lord forgive me, but she was crazy. Hell yeah, but you're not getting my ring information.
No.
That's, you know what I mean?
What if a female said, "Hey, I want to buy you a ring. Let's make sure you're safe." How you feel about that? She said, "Oh,
You know what?
I would be set it up and everything."
I would be a man enough to say, if you're buying it, it means it's mine. You're buying it from me. That's like you buy me a pair of tennis shoes, but not sharing them.
And she's like, "But I want to be able to make sure you're safe."
I'm good. I'm a grown ass man.
You'd be like, "I don't want
I
that."
don't want it. You can keep it. That's like I said, that's like buying you some. That's like buying you some shit and taking it back. That ringtone will get you in some shit, man.
He said that
People, I'm
ringtone-
telling you, that ringtone will get you in some shit.
So,
Ask your man from the Celtics.
Yeah, that's how he got jammed. That's what I heard too. He got jammed on the ring. I don't know if it was him talking. I think it was the chick talking on the ring, out by the pool or out in the back chilling over the pool. Yeah, baby, I can't wait to come get that shit later. And dude was logged in like, yeah, what? What you
What
want
the
to
fuck
get
was he
from
logged?
him?
What was he logged in for though?
Maybe he was had suspect. I mean,
He had a motive,
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
He knew what he was doing.
I mean, I don't know if he was logged in. I don't even know the play. I just heard that it was ring on the conversation on the ring. Like you said, you told me you was on the ring and was just scrolling around and just catching shit.
I
You be
called
like,
my neighbor and shit.
see?
Yeah, the dude. My neighbors was in the locker.
So what if he was just came home and was just that day he was like, ring? What if she walked past and he was at work and ring in the backyard looking, and all of a sudden he like live. And she back there, yeah, baby. I'm gonna see you a little bit later. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get rid of
Yeah.
this. Let me get rid of this Bama real quick.
Yeah,
I'll be over
you
there.
know he be sleep early. I'm telling him I'm going out with Veronica.
I'm gonna give him a pill.
He'll be out.
He'll be out.
Don gave me a pill.
Because it's trendy.
It's just
Shout out to you, Don Juan.
Don Juan. But we ain't trendy.
But we ain't
They don't
trendy.
do that.
Yeah, but
Don't
nah,
do
but I
that.
mean, nah. Hey, but anyways, yeah, that
Hey,
ringtone will get you
I
fucked
remember.
up.
See, now my shit is all flashing back. I'm getting like flashbacks. Take the MC Breed. Shout out MC Breed. Whoever you like MC Breed?
Never listened to
you
him.
never
Really.
knew MC Breed?
Nah.
Oh man, shout out MC Breed. R.I.P. MC Breed, man. He even came down to my little hometown and Alliance did a show. I wasn't there, but everybody always talk about it. Either way, dad's over 70. Is that a thing or no go? L, where are you at with that? 70 years old, do you want a kid?
Fuck no. Hell no. But hey, Al Pacino can do
If
it.
somebody come to me and say, you got a kid, and I'm 70, I'll be like,
But they said Al Pacino did
What?
it. 83 years old.
he 83, so how,
His wife is
how's
26.
How's that? Boy, he was getting it. Al must got that super Viagra. You think you're going to be stabbing at 83?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't think you'd be shooting something?
I hope not. Because I don't like putting them things on. You know what I mean? But hell no. I hope not. Man, you imagine having an 83.
What do you do?
Your life.
What do you do?
What you mean?
With the kid? Like, I'm 84. What do you do?
Yeah, like it's not you gonna take him in the backyard of pitch ball or something.
Yeah, I mean, by the time they're 6, he's what? 90 almost?
He ain't doing shit.
What is he doing?
Dumb. I don't know what. I think she.
You know what?
she
They
had
probably, it's probably gonna work. They'll probably be able to play together. They'll be on the same wavelength.
why?
Their teeth be all gone and shit. They all just be together.
And
Look.
the little boy gonna
Right,
feed him
he
pudding
be
pops.
bald headed. He be bald headed. They be together.
Mhm. I agree.
Yeah.
The kid gonna be feeding him.
Yeah, they always say
At like 12.
They always say you come in. I mean,
As
you
a
go,
baby.
you go out the same way you came
As a
in.
baby.
Bald head, no teeth. wrinkled up,
Can't remember shit.
all that.
Baby. You a baby.
So they might get along.
They probably will. They probably be in the same little motherfucking play area. I am no bullshit. They probably be sitting right in the same area.
In a little play,
Playing with Tonka toys and shit.
You think Al Pacino must be in better shape than that shooting nuts?
They said he asked for a paternity test.
Oh, he don't think he shot it?
No, he obviously, he did, but he still
hit
asked.
that. He hitting it.
He took some 26, 83. Shit, he was like a kid in the
He
candy
got money,
store.
man.
Yeah, he got money. That's why she's there. She's talking about, I love him. Yeah, you do. You love him.
You don't love him.
She don't love that. He got money. That's all. Come on. Think about it. 26. That's like, did you hear about Erykah Badu fucking with Bill Murray?
Yeah.
What the fuck? No, not Erykah Badu.
No, it wasn't Erykah.
I take that back. I'm sorry, Erykah. It wasn't Erykah Badu. Hold on. What's the
I know
female's-
somebody is fucking with Bill Murray, though.
Oh, Khalees.
Khalees.
I bring all my milkshakes to the
Yeah,
yard.
she fucking with Bill
Murray.
Nas' ex-wife.
Yeah.
You know what, Khalees? I'm giving you a big dab.
You could have came and fucked with me.
Fuck with my man L if you gonna fuck with Bill Murray.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Yeah.
My money ain't that long, but I put that motherfucker work.
That's the difference, L.
That is the difference.
That's the only
But
difference.
I heard that shit. I was
She
like,
would rather fuck with you if you had Bill Murray money.
she probably would.
She'd be like, L, fuck.
I'm going to shoot my shot. Khalees, get at your boy.
Hey,
I got you.
get at your boy.
got
He
you.
just got a new job opportunity. People knocking at the door. L going places.
I'm going
Y'all better
places.
recognize, ladies. L going places.
Yeah.
Y'all better not sleep.
I'm like the Jeffersons. I'm moving on up.
Moving on up. Get him, L.
But when I heard that, I was like, she's fucking with Bill Murray? Bill fucking Murray. Ghostbusters.
Bill Murray look old as shit in
Motherfucking-
Ghostbusters.
And motherfucker, he looked old as everything he
Dog.
been in. He looked old.
He look old.
Even
as shit in
Groundhog Day, he
Ghostbusters.
looked old.
Man, but that's Ghostbusters is back way before Groundhog Day. Dog, I was in the Navy. Ghostbusters, I was in the 7th grade.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he
he
was
looked
old
old
in
then.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, they said it's like a 25, 30 year. Man,
He was old in Stripes. You remember Stripes?
Yeah.
Every movie he's
He
old
look
in.
old. Period. But
Man.
when I heard that, I was like, "Are you serious?"
I wish he would have been with my man Michael Keaton or somebody like that. Remember when he was on that show? Did you ever watch that Night Shift where he was a pimp?
Night Shift.
He turned into a pimp.
Nah.
He had the females, man. You got to go back and see this movie, man. If y'all ain't seen that movie with Michael Keaton, you don't remember?
I know Michael Keaton is. He played on
Yeah.
Mr. Mom and all that shit. Whereas
He also was Batman, for a minute.
Yeah.
He got one.
I
little
know
couple
exactly
of
who you talking about.
He had a little pimp role on I think it was called Night Shift was the name of the movie, if I'm not mistaken. And I think he was like an old cab driver or something, but he got hit with a little prostitute, and it kind of like how Tom Cruise did on Risky Business. It kind of like the same
okay.
type of scenario situation, but it was a little bit more raunchy than the Risky Business. But it was a good
I mean, I had to keep going back. Khalees, I ain't seen her in a while. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen no pictures in a while. But Khalees she was thick as a horse.
Yeah, but she also was crazy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, she
You
fucked
ain't never
Nas
hear
up.
her her song said, I hate you so much right now.
She hollered,
Boy, hollering.
talking about Nas.
I don't think that was before Nas. Nas got with her after that.
Didn't Nas have a
if
baby
you
with
make
her?
a song like that, I don't care who the fuck you talk about.
Did Nas have a baby with her? Did he have a child with her?
I think
I don't remember,
so.
but I think he
I
did.
think so. But you ain't got no music for it?
Ah, man, it's one of them.
Oh, you on commercial?
Yeah, I'm on commercial break. I'm paying attention today.
Oh, good job, buddy. Good job.
But,
Hey,
anyways,
on to this. This what
It's
I
on.
this the next thing I wanted to rap with you about.
what's up?
That you actually brought to my attention.
Mm.
UPS.
Oh yeah, they going on strike.
Is UPS going on strike? Now they delivering a lot of shit out here.
Yeah, I just talked to my mail lady. I stopped her earlier and asked her this. She said I used to work for them. She was like, the work is just way more tremendous. That's what she used, tremendous.
Now, why are they talking about striking?
They want air conditioning in the vehicles. Not all vehicles have air conditioning.
Not all or none? Or we don't know.
When I talked to her, see, so I'm gonna tell you what I read was none of that. They don't have AC. That's why you always see them going down the highway.
With
The
the doors
open,
and shit open.
all
They
that
hot
shit.
as a motherfucker
Man,
up in there.
you
Imagine
had-
in San Antonio and Phoenix and shit.
I don't give a fuck if you in the DMV.
I don't care.
Yeah, you riding around in a
DMV,
tin
I
can.
can survive, bro. I mean, work is work. I can survive. Phoenix, if it's 100 degrees, New Mexico, San Antonio, where you can fry an egg. You can't fry an egg on my back patio. I was in San Antonio, and they said on the radio, if you go outside and crack an egg right now, it will fry on any of the surfaces. Now, imagine you riding around in a truck with no AC.
Yeah, it's hot as a motherfucker.
You going to be cooking in that bitch.
But they said they're getting ready to go on strike. They're trying to meet an agreement with the upper slant, whatever you call the high solidities.
They sound like borderline,
They want AC.
I mean, they should have AC.
I agree. But you know what? Like we always say, you pick that occupation. That's what you chose to do. Because I guarantee you, motherfucking Amazon got all AC.
Yeah, but that's poor treatment to workers.
I agree.
I think that goes.
Shit, I get poor treatment.
I think that goes against some. To me, to have to work in an environment that's 90 plus degrees all day is excessive. Without some type of something, either I need hazardous duty pay. I need that's probably what I need. More pay. That's probably the only thing that's gonna make me accommodate to that. You give me some type of hazardous duty pay because I'm in 95 degree conditions for 8 to 10 hours a day under.
Imagine working in the city park like traffic.
Yeah, so
sitting in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like
I either need AC or you need to pay me
more,
and I don't mean 50 cents.
No. We talking dollars,
and not one or two.
No, we talking dollars.
Yeah,
like
over five.
Yep. So if you're making 28 now, you should be making 35 at least.
That's now we talking.
Plus the company's probably a $1 billion company.
And I ride around with no AC.
Yeah, all day. Don't get mad if I take my shirt off sometimes, but
I don't even need to do that. I'll keep it professional for $7 more an hour.
Yeah.
Give me my motherfucking money.
Yeah.
Or put AC in this motherfucker and do it to every fucking truck you're going to have to retrofit and do all that stuff with. If that's what you want to do, that's going to cost you way more money than just giving me the money.
Well, you know the crazy part about it is a company that size, that much money. You mean to tell me you out here buying all these vehicles with no air conditioning?
They want to get shit for the least, bro.
Yeah, that's what they all do. All companies do that. I mean, I deal with that shit in my field. Motherfuckers want the cheapest shit.
FedEx must got AC. I want FedEx. Any FedEx workers out here listening to this, let me know. Do y'all's trucks got AC in it? Because UPS is about to strike.
Yeah.
For they shit, and I don't blame them. I would strike too. But FedEx, and now that I think about it, they don't always be riding around with their doors open.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. But I know Amazon's doors be locked, windows up.
But Amazon's also got personal drivers. Me and you could start an Amazon driving business.
Yeah.
We could go get us a couple.
But I'm saying the ones I see, the vans and shit.
I'm saying, but that's what you do. You go get a couple vans and you put the branding and shit on there. You can. Toon sent me a whole thing when he was working for Amazon, how you can get started and start your whole. They got a whole program to ramp their shit up. You can start a business being an Amazon driver.
And they'll keep your ass busy.
You're going to be busy.
Yeah, no bullshit. Because I know somebody does it now. They motherfuckers say he can work damn near 7 days a week if he want. Because Amazon the only motherfuckers delivering on Sundays.
The thing is, you do want to work 7 days a week, just not me and you.
Yeah, I don't want to. Shit, I don't even want to work 5.
Yeah, but you need drivers.
Yeah.
You get drivers and they work. You have a person that works a motherfucking a Tuesday through Sunday. And you have a motherfucker, works, Tuesday through Saturday or Friday. They get
somebody wants some weekend work.
Yeah, you got people that work weekends. You a weekend worker.
That's it.
You drive on the weekends for us. But Amazon's definitely out there with the money. But with the AC, I don't see anybody but UPS with the doors open.
That's what I'm saying. That's it. And I really just thought, like I said, when I read the article, I was like, damn. That's all I see. They be having both doors open.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker, some dudes come through my neighborhood, they be having a towel on their shoulder to wipe the sweat because they, you know what I mean? I be like, damn.
They need to get that Dwayne Wade joint.
What's that?
That stupid towel. I know that shit don't work. You know that towel they be talking about? You activate it, get it wet, and it lasts for hours and keeps you refreshed and all that shit. That shit don't work, bro.
Man, we was talking about that shit yesterday in the barbershop. It's funny you brought up Dwayne Wade. We was talking about how all these people out here, specifically the basketball players, people in general, buying all this crazy Louis and Balenciaga, all this
Nah,
shit.
don't say Balenciaga no more.
Okay, whatever the shit is.
Quit saying that one. That's one you gonna say. Say something you know.
All right.
Say Gucci.
Gucci, Louis, all that
There
shit.
you go.
They was saying, we was having a conversation at the barbershop how these motherfuckers be out here wearing shit. Have you ever seen Kyle Kuzma come to a game?
I seen him.
You see what he be wearing?
Yeah, they be dressed in designer shit.
Yeah, but the shit be crazy looking.
Yeah, you heard what dude? I forget who it was. Somebody said, all you dudes be wearing this designer stuff like that heavy, be coming to the club looking gay.
That's what we were talking about.
He said because the designers are
gay. That's what we were talking about. They was like,
but that don't mean they don't make good clothes. They make nice clothes, but they also make stuff that they would like to wear.
Yeah.
Some of y'all are buying some of that shit.
That feminine shit.
Yes.
So what we were saying is in a collective group yesterday at the barbershop that's what we were saying. Like, majority of these people that's making and designing these clothes are gay. And men, they're dressing men, and men are really acceptable to that, and they're wearing this shit. Like, I seen Kuzma.
I mean, it just depends on what degree. So I know exactly where you're talking about and exactly what you're talking about. What I am going to say is it depends on what degree you're taking it to. Just because these designers are gay does not mean that they're making gay clothing.
No, I mean,
no, I know, but what I'm saying is some of the stuff, though, they're probably making to what they would like to see because they're the designer. They can get some. But for the most part, some of the stuff is still catered towards men and this and that, and for the normal, regular, everyday man. And some of the stuff is catered towards.
Like, I'm a Dwayne Wade fan, but have you ever seen some of the shit he put on? You see what LeBron James wore a couple weeks ago when he came to that? He on the coochie cutter shorts.
But do you think that LeBron James is gay?
Nah, I ain't saying that.
I know, I'm not saying
but
that.
You got to draw a line in the sand.
But that's the point that I'm making at some point. Like, at some point, people are just saying, this is our style, this is what's in, this is what we're wearing, this is this. Okay. We're not from that style, right? Me and you. Right?
Hell no.
So I can speak for myself that I wear my stuff way more custom fit than I ever wore ever in my life.
I would have to agree with you. I do the same.
You know, and I'm proud of it because I've worked hard to keep myself in shape. Like, I just put a post out that I've been the same weight for 28 years. I've been looking like this for 28 straight years. That's why anybody ever say anything or say something about people working out, oh, look, you lost weight, you did this, you did that. That's why I always say, well, what about me? The motherfucker that's been like this for 28 motherfucking straight years.
Yeah.
You think this shit happens because of nothing? You think you look like this for 28 years for just because I was been eating all the food I want to eat? I just been never worked out, just never did nothing, I just stayed like this? No. That ain't how the shit works.
Nah. You took care of yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there.
So, with that, some people want to show off their body. LeBron James is a motherfucking top-notch athlete. Dwayne Wade's still in tip-top shape. Some people want to show off their shit more than somebody that's obese or overweight.
I'm talking about, like, some of the, like, I'm going to talk specifically with Dwayne Wade. Wearing the capri pants with the jacket with, you know what I mean? It's just some of the shit. I mean, it is what it is. To each his own. I'll leave it like that, man, because it's not even worth even wrapping the situation up.
It's not the capri pants or nothing like that. I get that. All youngers are wearing their pants up higher now.
Yeah, you see that?
High waters is a new thing, especially with dress pants.
Yeah, you see that?
They're not wearing their dress pants all the way down.
They're not wearing them around their ankles, like or at least touch the shoe.
Dude, that's not happening.
Nah, they wear them motherfuckers up quarter inch.
So that's everyone. So everyone that's young is looking at LeBron James and Dwayne Wade like they looking fresh as fuck to them.
Yeah.
It's just old people. Like, what old people need to start to realize is you're not the trendsetters no more. You're done. You're over. Your time has come and passed. It's over. Nobody don't care what you used to do in 1993.
Nah.
Because nobody's wearing that shit no more. At all. Nothing of it.
Only thing there's a couple items that are still being worn.
No.
They're still wearing Jordans.
Yes.
They're still wearing Barclays.
Shoes. I mean, if you're gonna keep, you're not gonna get multiple things.
If we go to clothes, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody's wearing baggy sweatpants anymore.
Nah.
Nobody's
all
wearing
that shit's out the door.
hoodies.
But have you seen the rappers now and stuff starting to try to bring the?
Yeah, they're coming back.
They're trying to bring back the baggy. I think that's past.
That's through designer shit, though. That's just costing.
Would you go back to baggy pants?
where I'm at right now, I'm done moving.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm not making any more changes.
I'm with you. What I'm wearing and how I dress now, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going back to baggy jeans. I'm not trying to keep up with the trends.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm too old for that. Yeah. I might start wearing motherfucking khakis.
That's the point that I just made.
Yeah.
When you're 45 plus, 50 plus, if you ain't in the fucking game, you ain't setting no trends. That's it. It don't matter what you think. It don't matter what you think about no fucking mumble rap. It don't matter what you think about what these youngins is talking about. Guess what? They're making millions of dollars. They're the end thing. All the young people fuck with them. They like what they doing. They're not making music for me. They're not making music for you. They're not making music for the 45 plus club.
Speaking of music, what's up with Gunna?
Oh, shit. Drop a new album.
Hey, that's what you told me.
Can he get past the snitching? Are people gonna fuck with him?
I mean, they say he on there copping pleas. That's what I heard. One of his cuts is, I didn't snitch. Like,
how could he say that?
I mean, I was asking the same question when people telling me.
My question is, I can't fuck with him. Where are you at?
I ain't fucking with him. I never fucked with him in the first place.
Me neither.
So, I'm just confused. You know what I mean? Like, how do you even feel comfortable even trying to put another album out? I mean, I guess he's trying to get past it. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think he's really trying to accomplish by putting another album out there? Because nobody. What's his record sales?
I think he's trying to clear his name.
You think? Yeah, but
that's the only thing he could be trying to do. Because ain't nobody gonna be rocking with you, bro. You snitched on everybody.
Yeah, you was the first one. You didn't even wait.
You snitched on everybody, bro. You snitched on everybody. And I just want to say one more thing, but before I go all the way in the gun on that shit too, because look, I remember, and I want everybody to think about this, that's in my age bracket. When we were younger, nobody fucked with us. Nobody liked the way we dressed. Nobody liked the music we listened to. Everybody thought it was this fad that was going to fade out and be something that was gone and disappear and never be nothing ever to be seen ever again. They were waiting for the shit to go away. And it never went away. It's just evolved and evolved and evolved. And now it's evolved into something. And we're old now.
Yeah.
And you got to accept that. Because when I was fucking 25 years old, if somebody 50 years old would have came up to me saying something, I would have told that motherfucker to get the fuck out my face, bro. And that's the truth. And now I'm the 50-year-old motherfucker trying to tell a motherfucker what the fuck to do. And they not going to be receptive. Some of them will, and the ones that aren't, teach them.
Yeah.
The ones that don't, they going to have to learn the hard way.
I will tell y'all youngins this. I'm going to tell you because of my experience this past week. Y'all youngins got to stop coming into good establishments with good music being played, good vibe and energy, and want to fuck it up because you can't handle your alcohol. I had a young man the other day, Thursday night. I went out with my neighbor, Joe. Shout out. Had a great time, bro.
All right, what up, Joe?
We went out, and, you know me, I had my drinks. I'm having my party. I'm dancing. They took pictures with the little band and everything. And had a dude, big young, come up, because you know how you have your drink and you're right, and you kind of put your hand on the back of a person so they don't run into you or back up into you. And I did that shit. The young dude turned around. I'm just giving y'all examples. Stop being so judgmental.
Right.
Understand that not everybody's here to be beefing.
Nobody want to fight every night. Go ahead. Tell the story.
So the youngin' turns around and walks back to me. He was like, man, you put your hand on my back. I'm going to tell you, Zach, as God's my witness, people. This is Zach what I told him. I said, Slim, let me tell you something, young man. I said, I'm not even here for that. I said, I put my hand on your back because I had my drink in my hand. I ain't want you to stumble into me or back up into me. I said, man, I'm not even on that type of fuckery. That's exactly what I told him. I said, I ain't got time for that bullshit.
Right.
Big youngin'. I was like, I'm not with all that bullshit.
Right.
All right, man. Maybe in his mind, he probably was like, yeah, I got the bet. I punked him and all that. But the moral of my story is, man, y'all got to stop.
See, that's another thing people need to get out of their mind right there. And I'm going to stop that punking and just what you just said.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he felt like he... See, that's the whole problem. That's the whole problem. That's the bigger problem. And that's what I've been trying to get you to understand. That nobody don't give a fuck about whatever you were supposed to do when you were a kid. You should have did it when you were a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You don't try to prove your toughness or that you're this or that at 50 years old or know who punked who or who did this with who or none of that. The cool thing for me now is living, bro.
Yeah.
The cool thing ain't trying to prove myself. I proved myself when it was time to prove myself.
Yeah.
I did what I was supposed
I'm
to
past
do.
that.
There's nothing else to do.
But I seen that shit and I was like,
But you still said he think he might have punked me.
No, I know.
That still must have been in the back of your mind, though.
But
see, for me,
honestly,
that shit don't even cross my
but listen,
path.
hold on. Honestly, yeah, it crossed my mind, but honestly, I didn't give a fuck. Because I was like, man, I don't give a fuck what you think about me or what you... I just know my intentions.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I knew I wasn't on no fuckery. Like I told you.
Right.
Young dude, biggest shit I ain't gonna lie, dude. About to say, oh, you put your hand on my back. I guess he thought maybe because I was the only white motherfucker in the whole... We gonna keep it real. Let's keep it real. I was the only white motherfucker in this whole spot.
That. But that's what I be trying to tell people about you, though.
I don't got time for that shit. I told Slim I'm not on that shit.
You been around, bro. You know what I'm saying? And me, even being biracial. You know, I've gone through shit like that, too. You know what I'm saying? I remember being the only light-skinned person in my whole fucking family. I used to go to events, and I'd be like, God damn, I'm a kid. I'm like the only... But so I can even kind of relate to what you're talking about and stuff like that. But you've always been around that. But that's the whole thing. See, sometimes people weak, and they try to do something to get, like... He probably wouldn't have done that if you'd have turned around and it was some dude from the hood, whatever, you know, and he might not even have been as big as you or nothing. That's what I mean. All that weight and size and all this shit, all that shit is irrelevant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He probably did that just to try to see, and you deaded it.
Yeah.
I ain't here for that bullshit, man. And now he like, oh, okay. Really, you punked him in the end all. Like, he tried to get you into some confrontation is what he tried to do.
Yeah, and the more of my story is...
It was stupid.
The more of my story is, people got to start realizing, man, when you go out, that's the way it goes back to all the shit we always talk about with the gun violence, the angry shit.
Yeah.
The angry shit. Like, leave that shit alone, man. If you out and
If
you
somebody
partying,
say sorry, let it be.
Apology means, if somebody says I'm sorry, that means they sorry. They telling you... I was
If
wrong.
I'm fucked up and I stumbled.
And I wasn't fucked up.
I'm
I was
not
nice.
saying you.
No,
obviously, dude was fucked up.
Yeah, he was fucked up.
So he's falling
He looking
in.
for beef.
You trying to make sure the motherfucker don't hit your drink
Yeah.
to really prevent the confrontation from getting worse.
Yeah.
And now he trying to elevate it. That's what I'm saying. Where it's very easy to dead that type of stuff. Sometimes people make mistakes. I've been fucked up, bro. I've staggered. Ran into people. I've spilled people's drinks before. I've stepped on people's J's before. And anytime I did any of that shit, I just go into humble mode. I'm apologetic. I spilled your drink. I buy you a drink. I don't care if this is my last dollars. If I just spilled your drink, let me buy you a drink. Let's keep this peace here. But we're supposed to be here partying.
Remember that night me and you went out to Martine's? You remember that night? And the old head was like, but it was role reversal. We was back then, we wasn't our age. Now we was still a good age group. Remember the young ones beef? You was like, man, what'd you ask? He was like, man, you need a drink? You want a drink, man? I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to argue with you, man. I'm not here for that. I'm here to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I felt. Like, I looked at the dude like, man, you fucking the whole party.
Yeah, that's
like,
stupid.
You fucking, like, man.
We here to party. Don't nobody want to fight.
Yeah,
I'm past fighting.
Yeah, me
I
too.
fight for survival,
I
not
ain't got
just to
time.
be prove no point.
And my fight for survival is financially.
Yeah, that's more so important.
Yep. I'm on that type of financial.
Shouts out to you, L, on that. I love that comment. I appreciate that comment. Hey, and everybody should pay heed to that comment.
Yeah.
But
financial shit is where it's at, man. You got to have that money, but nobody want to keep going in spots and arguing and fussing and fighting.
That's why I just don't go out except with sophisticated people anymore. I had to start changing my circles.
Just around. Mm-hmm.
But you know, I noticed that people say shit about me now too. Though it is funny style, like, oh, you think you this, you think I don't think I'm shit. I think that I'm living my life to the best of my abilities, and if you don't like it, you a hater. Because I'm not doing nothing to nobody. Anybody I've ever been around, I've tried to elevate. I've tried to enlighten. I ain't never tried to talk down on, make you like you stupid or no shit like that. I want you to be up with me. I'm not the person that's the crab in the barrel.
Yeah, that's if people really realize what you're saying is you just telling that's true friendship, man. A lot of dudes and a lot of people in general out here need to realize and start recognizing, like, who is your true friends. I see it all day on posts on Facebook. People post, this person this person that. Like, man, if they're not bringing no positivity to your life, and I'm not saying they got to bring you financial or kiss your ass, but if they really not bringing somebody is not coming in your life and feel like they can help you or be success or just got the same energy you got, then you got to sometime, at some point in time, you got to look in the mirror and blame yourself.
And let them motherfuckers go.
Let them go. Let it go. Because at the end of the day, man, people, you got to live your life for you.
I know you ain't put my boys on.
Yeah, the Scarface, baby. Ghetto boy.
And blood starts pouring on my nose. Okay, L, you coming with the old heat today.
Yeah, I be studying.
Oh, you been studying?
Nah, man, I just be playing what I be playing, but now I'm more hip to like cut the advertisement down. You know what I mean? Keep this shit professional.
Yeah, because I'm over here on the film. I can't do no.
You can't do all that.
No.
But yeah, man. But anyways, dude, this shit crazy, man.
It ain't crazy, man. It's life, man. People don't understand about it, man. And we are starting to understand. That's why we growing and continue to grow. And we want people that's close to us to continue to grow. Isn't that what your life is based on now? Like, people try to sit back and keep saying, like we talked about before, trying, and it's crazy. I don't know what's going on. No, you know exactly what the fuck is going on. You're working every day. You're committed. You're being where you're supposed to be, on time, delivering deliverables. Projects are being done when they're supposed to be done. Communication is being communicated. That's why shit is taking off. Shit don't take off when you motherfuckers sit back and smoke J's all day and drink all day and think that something's going to magically fall out the motherfucking sky and all of a sudden you're going to be successful. And then people want to blame the successful people. Like, successful people ain't supposed to say nothing. Like, I'm supposed to be successful. And done shit and made shit that people said I wasn't never gonna be. See, all the people that talk shit about me, they're not here now. I don't see none of them. They're not on the podcast. They ain't commenting. They ain't saying, "Oh, I said you wasn't gonna be shit." And now look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you. Ain't nobody saying that to us no more. You know, all I got is my mom.
Yeah,
that's it. All you got is your people. That's saying shit. That's it. Where's all the homies? Where's all the people that was this or that? L Boogie, Dirty Reds, Red. Oh, Red, you cool as shit. Oh, L, you cool. They don't even watch the show. They don't even subscribe to the fucking show, bro.
It's crazy you talking about that shit because we didn't talk about that shit right time. You, Ray, look, I'm gonna be honest. Ray had to tell me one time, L, don't worry about whether motherfuckers is from the military watching our shit.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about what we doing.
They don't.
All of them haters.
Yeah.
All of them for real. And if you sit back and really think about it, I call the Tea Kettle Black, man. I ain't saying all y'all haters, but if you was really friends.
That's what you said.
Well, you know what? And I'm going to stick to my first comment. I think
to
all
your
y'all.
gun.
Y'all all.
Stick to your motherfucking gun.
Yeah, because if you wasn't, you know both of us.
Right.
So why not support us? Why not subscribe?
No, you can't even subscribe.
Yeah.
All of our military friends is on Facebook.
And we knew hundreds of them.
And but we ain't got hundreds of subscribers.
Yeah. But that's crazy. Fuck them.
No, I ain't gonna go there.
I will. I will. Certain ones I respect.
I'm gonna tell you that it's a disappointment. And when the day comes that you want me to support something that you got going on, don't be surprised when I don't support it.
Yeah. But I'm gonna stick to my guns. I ain't saying fuck them like I don't care about you. I'm just saying fuck them like
yes, you are.
If you ain't gonna help us move forward, then fuck it. I'm not tripping. We gonna still keep pushing this train.
Hell, they don't fuck with us.
They don't. A lot of them.
He said
a lot of them.
All this service.
I really.
Yes, sir.
All of y'all motherfuckers in there
yes,
saluting and shining your
sir.
boots and kissing ass, but you can't show no average Joe people that came up that you literally went to war with.
Yeah.
And can't show them no love.
Foreign
None.
countries. We was in foreign
countries. Running the streets. Buy me, drink me bars, hanging out, having great times, but you can't even support us.
Deep in foreign land.
Yeah, when you ain't have nothing to eat. I remember times standing on the corner of Okinawa, we all eat out of one bowl.
And now you can't even subscribe.
You can't even subscribe. Fuck you. I'm gonna go like that. Fuck.
Hell, go hard.
No, why not? I just really, it brings back really like a lot of. It don't even bring back. It just makes you really understand. Like a lot of people be smiling, they see this shit, and I ain't gonna look. I tell you right now, I can name a couple people I see on Facebook like them motherfuckers on that shit every day, all day,
and don't be subscribed,
and don't even like our shit,
and don't even
put a thumbs up. What the fuck is a click?
Oh, I don't need your likes. I need you to subscribe to the page on YouTube.
Yeah, just
I'm not doing nothing for likes. If you like it, great. I love it. Great. But I need you to go and subscribe to the page.
Do that.
We putting good content out here for you. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah.
and speaking of the military, man, How is it? Let me ask you a little something. I'm gonna go into something on the military post, just a military theme, not post theme. We were talking about post. So, what do you think of your overall military experience, just
You asking me?
in general?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Why would you say that?
You know what? 20 years ago, I'd have blamed everybody else, but I'm gonna be a man. I'm standing on my own too, like I always tell people to do. I made a lot of bad decisions. A lot of my bad decisions was about what I was just talking about, fucking around with people that didn't fuck with me.
Didn't fuck with you.
Like, fuck my military career up. Like, real talk. A lot of dudes went to Captain Mass for you, showed up for you, supported you, lied for you, did a whole lot of shit.
You was lying for motherfuckers?
Yep.
Still
Lying.
didn't have your back when
Yeah.
it came down to it.
Yep.
Yep.
Motherfuckers showed me no love. None. None of them even would write a letter for me when the motherfuckers was ready to put me out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers didn't step up for me. Like, I don't really want to go credible. I can name people if I want to.
We ain't
I ain't going to
doing
do that. But what I'm saying to you now is they know who I'm talking about. Went to Captain's Mass for them, stood beside them, supported them against my own race.
What is Captain's Mass? Some people might not know what
Man,
that
that's
is.
where you go to
What's
court.
Captain's Mass?
It's motherfucking military court.
Military court for the Navy.
For the Navy. You go in there and they motherfucking tell you, and they want to hear your side. You don't got no lawyer. They just got witnesses.
you.
It's just me against witnesses. Yeah. And it was fucked up, man. Like, yeah, to some of my military, I could have been very successful.
Let me ask, yes, you could have.
I
don't want, but now let me ask you some other stuff about the military. Now, you're going just off of that sounds like friendship experience. That's what that sounds like. What did the military teach you in the professional realm?
Oh, professional? 15 minutes prior. Get to work on time. Be clean. Be neat. You know what I mean? Like, I still use that shit to this day, whether it's my house, my job site, whatever it is. I'm neat, clean.
Right.
Keep everything organized.
What about the trade that you do now?
Construction, builder.
How'd you learn that?
CBs.
Where?
Navy.
Oh.
Went to A school.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Navy.
And the crazy
So
part about it was,
the Navy
I was the class leader.
The Navy did do some shit.
Oh, that's why I said I'm not gonna blame nobody else because I made the decisions. I just wish I was. Now that I sit back and I look at it, man, to be honest with you, dude, I wish I'd have just left everybody the fuck alone. I wish I'd have stayed in my own lane.
Follow my lead.
I would have
tried to put you on the path.
I wish I'd have just stayed like this.
You want to be cool.
It wasn't about being cool. I was really just being myself.
I know, but
I just like to have
You want
fun.
to be hip.
Yeah.
You was the hip dude. You was
I ain't
hip
gonna
with
say
the
that.
gear. You had the shit. Everybody wanted to wear your shit, use your shit, wear your shit, do all that. You was hip. You was cool. You had a lot of flavor,
know what?
style from the DMV. So you kind of fell into a bad little trap.
You know what? If we're gonna be real, we're gonna always keep it real here on the Swirl. And I'm gonna say this: I was a wankster.
You was.
I was a wankster.
You was, but you had
I'ma
super
keep it.
swag. That's why you had all the gear, all
I
the
had all the
fresh
gear,
fly
I had the
shit,
shoes. I was
all
rocking
that
polo
shit.
boots.
Hey,
and
I'm gonna let y'all know on this world. Shout out to El, kept it clean, always clean. That
know what I
motherfucker
mean?
had OCD back in '93. But motherfucker,
I was a wankster.
You
Like
were- yeah.
what I did was I trusted people that I thought.
and didn't fuck with you.
Let me finish. I trusted people that I thought would ultimately be there for me. And all they did was use me. Like, they really, truly, honestly used me. And my biggest fault was I accepted it. When I should have just been like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and pushed out.
You would have been much better.
I would have been way better. But it fucked
Fuck your Navy career up.
Fuck my whole career up, man. I was like,
You
people,
could be just like
people don't
me.
realize, dude. I went to A school and I was the class leader. Like I passed all my tests and shit. I was like in the top 3%. Like I was very like I had my shit together, man.
So why did you do it?
Man, I don't even really have an answer for you, man. I don't know whether to sit here and say, you know, I was too busy trying to be fit in, or it was just I don't know, because people don't realize when I went through that shit, Red, like I didn't have no family. Like I had family, but I didn't talk to my family. I didn't deal with them. So my family was y'all.
Right.
Like people don't really realize, like my family was like you, Tyson, Vaughn, whoever it was. Joe. Yeah. Play like all of them. Like
Yeah,
the
Dobbins.
Navy.
Yeah,
no,
the Navy.
Dobbins, no.
Yeah, what the
Me and
Navy.
Dobbins never.
Okay, well, what?
Never see eye to eye.
Okay, whatever. Okay, niggas, you want a
Navy.
Navy.
But I never had family, so that was my family. So I always was just like, people needed something, I looked out for them. But the thing about it was, I've come to realize now that I'm older, is I looked out for more of them than they looked out for me, because I couldn't even get people to come do nothing for me. People wouldn't look out for me.
Who did something for you?
As far as
anything in the Navy.
Honestly, man, Young, I'm not going to say this because you want me to say it, but the only thing I ever really remember about you and me in the Navy, honestly, man, the man is looking, dog, I was burnt up and you carried my bags 3 flights of stairs. Like, you grabbed both sea bags.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like this. My
Fuck
shit was
that.
burned up.
Fuck
I had
that.
the shit around my neck. I'm burnt up. Remember, the captain pulled up on me. I didn't even take
Rolled
my hat
up.
off. He told me, you want to ride? It's from the fucking theater to the
They
barracks.
was fucked up.
I was like, I don't want no ride. I wanted to tell him like that, but like, I don't want no fucking ride.
Yeah.
Literally, what, 100 feet? 100 yards?
That ain't the only thing I did for you, though.
What you mean? Oh, as far as just giving me, like, leave these motherfuckers
A
alone?
lot of shit I did
Yeah.
for you. You just didn't want to listen to me,
A
though.
lot of your shit was leave certain motherfuckers alone. But if we're going to be realistic and be honest with each other, dog, me and your relationship got cool and when I know that me and you were really friends, Puerto Rico. Okinawa, we was cool because everybody was cool. Your
Right.
spot was
It
a
was-
party spot.
yeah.
But Puerto Rico was when me and you like really built a relationship.
Right.
Because when I came back to Mississippi from being up here for, I think it was like 2 years or a
Right.
year, first person I came to was you.
At my crib, I was moved to Sand Dog.
You had just left like a week earlier, and
Yeah.
Hank took me to Tyson's
Hank was
joint.
right across the street.
He lived right
right
across
across
the
the hallway.
He took me to Tyson's joint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as far as, like, dude, you've always been a straight up, I would never take that away from you. You've always
I
been
ain't saying that
square.
for you to say that. I'm just saying that the point that I was making with all of that is that I always been there to give you the best advice I
Yeah.
could give and try to get you out of that fuckery like we always call it and talk about. Because you was in major fuckery.
I was fucked up. I was fucked up in the Navy. Then I was selling tags to people.
Stupid shit.
I was still hustling. Like, I was selling, Marlo worked at the MVA. I was getting tags. I was selling tags to Player, Tyson.
Right,
Nobody
and
knew.
then but they weren't cool, though.
They weren't cool.
But they weren't
Then
gonna
when
do nothing for you.
Like when Player, fuck it. Like one time Tyson got pulled over. He had that little white Subaru. The tags, I kept telling him, man, look, the tags is only good, but don't be doing dumb shit. You
Right.
get legit, but you ain't got no insurance. You riding around.
Right, dirty.
He get pulled over.
He was always like
Guess
that.
what the first thing he do?
Tell on you?
Tell on me.
Yeah, because that's how they did it with you.
Everybody just used me as a.
They used you, and then
I
as
was
soon,
stupid.
as soon as it came, they put your name out there.
Yeah, Elliot did this. Elliot did it. So to answer your question,
So what did you learn from that?
who in the military,
Just all of that.
all that. Honestly, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Like, I'm not going for none of that sugarcoating shit. Like, if you my friend, you my friend. Fuck you. I don't want a dog. I don't want a homeboy. I want a friend. Like, somebody I can count on. Somebody I can call and be like, hey, man, look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My kids, guess what, man? Guess what?
I need before you come pick my kids up. I gotta go
Yeah.
run down your
Yeah.
hands business.
Yeah.
Watch it for 2 hours.
Yeah,
for
like,
me.
hey,
I'll
hey,
be back.
Like, if I say, hey, Red,
Yeah.
I'm going through this shit, man. You think
But you know I would be there.
I know you would. I told you the other day on the phone. I was
already
like,
know
dog,
that.
you a real friend.
You know
Like,
that.
a lot of these dudes sit here and they watch our podcast and they do this and they
But they won't even subscribe.
won't subscribe. But then when you call them on FaceTime, they want to be pretty and all this cool shit, but you won't subscribe.
They ain't our friends, G.
Yeah.
But that's all good. Hey,
Yeah, all
we
good.
get to this point, man. Guess where we get to? To another successful episode with my man
Yeah.
L Boogie. Hey, man, I appreciated that realness you just opened up. And I hope the people
Yeah.
appreciate
I hope
that
they
too,
do,
man.
too.
You gave them a lot of what your life is. So I
Yeah.
hope they get a little bit more in depth of where you come from. Some of your challenges, and we'll start sharing some of that with me too. And we're gonna open up about some more things because we wanted season 3. This is gonna be our last season 2 episode.
Yeah.
Season 2 is over, just so everybody knows. We about to go into, I think me and El gonna revamp the studio down here a little bit, do some little changes, set some things a little different, revamp a little bit of our background and stuff for season 3. So look forward to that.
Yeah.
We got a few surprises for y'all. We always looking for guests. And like we always said, man, hey, we here to support you, and we want you to support us. So it take you 2 seconds to go to YouTube and subscribe. It take you 2 seconds to go to Instagram and follow the Swirl Podcast.dmv. If you want any of my personal content, you can hit me at Dirty Red 7 Deuce, the numerals on Graham, and also Jeffrey Kapperman on the book. My man, he don't always do a lot of shout-outs with his stuff, but he's Mark Elliott on the book. And, of course, anything Swirl Podcast affiliated, that's me and my man L right here. This is a team sport. This is a business partnership with my buddy right here, man. So, hey, L, we at the hour mark, man. Get him up out of here, bro.
Well, look, y'all know usually I be off the phone right now reading something, but I want to tell you something. The conversation we just had, and I'm going to keep it as short as I can, man, but I definitely want to tell y'all, man, choose your friends wisely. Understand that not everybody is meant to be in your life. Figure it out, because if you don't figure it out, nobody else will. But don't always accept, I think I can and I might be able to. Y'all be easy. Come on. Oh, fast. Flag to the left.